Okay, so moving ahead with our development process, in this video we'll cover steps 2 and 3 of defining the getter methods and also updating the HTML template. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll down a bit in our application. And let's add a new method here, a getter method, get first name, and it's going to return the actual first name control. So use that checkout form group dot get, and then we get customer dot first name. And so this will actually be used by our HTML template to get access to the form control and to check the status of the form control and so on to see if it's valid, so on and so forth. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of clean up some of the white space here, and I'll actually put this getter method all on one line because we're going to have a lot of these getter methods in this example. So I'll just put it all on one line, and then I'll just do a little copy paste on this get first name, and I'll paste it X number of times to add support for last name, and also do a similar thing here for email. So get email, customer.email. Alrighty, so just as a checkpoint here, make sure that your code looks like this and you have the appropriate updates accordingly. Make sure you don't have any copy paste errors. First name, last name, email. Alrighty, so step 3, we're going to update the HTML template to display error messages. So I'll move over here to my file system, and I'll open up checkout component.html. So that's our HTML template. And so I'll move into the section here for customer first name. So right after that form control for first name, then we'll go ahead and add coding here to display validation error messages. So I'll make use of this ngIf, and I'll say if first name dot invalid. And then also remember we need to add the additional code here to check to see if this field is dirty or if this field has been touched. And then I'll apply the appropriate styles here. Alrighty, so I'll just kind of pause here for a second. So that's the coding here just to check to see if we have any validation errors. .invalid, .dirty, .touched. Now what we can do is we can move in here and we can display the specific error message for a given validation. And remember, we'll make use of that errors object to check for those specific error messages or error validations. So I check first name.errors. Okay, that special object that has a list of errors. And then .required. So basically we're saying, hey, if the validation for required failed, then we'll display this message, first name is required. And then we'll do a similar thing here for min length. So I'll just kind of copy this portion and paste it and just update the error. So errors.min length. And then I'll give the specific error message here for min length. So it must be at least 2 characters. Alrighty, so let's kind of just stand back here and admire our code. This all looks pretty good. So that's the coding here in our template for displaying the error messages if they occur. Good job.